Hi, guys. It's Toni Rodriguez here with Bubble Talk. I am so excited. Today, I'm your hostess, and this is episode 13, and I have an incredible show for you guys. I'm so happy that everybody is following and tuning in. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Today, we're talking to the wonderful, the beautiful, the spectacular Tracie Mieth, owner, mom, entrepreneurial extraordinaire of Planet Beach Kingwood, Tracie Mieth. Yay! Today we're going to be talking about how do millennials work, shop, and play. Work, shop, and play. So this is my dear friend. Welcome to the show.
Thank you
Welcome
so much.
to the show. I think she's amazing. We're going to jump right into it because everybody's busy and we have things we have to do, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about Tracie Mieth. Who is she? And Toni, how did you find this connection? First of all, this is her beautiful, spectacular business that I am so blessed to have the opportunity to film my show here every Thursday, right? So I'm always grateful to Tracie for allowing me to film here. But Tracie, tell us a little bit about you. Was it your ambition your whole life to be a business owner? I mean, how did this whole journey for you begin?
Yeah, so I really started, I wanted to be a teacher from the day I was born. I was going to be a teacher. That was my passion. Went to college, became a teacher. I taught first grade for 5 years. And then I decided I didn't want to be a teacher. I wanted to stay at home with my son.
So you have one son?
I have one son, Parker. Stayed at home with him for a little bit. And then I had a hard time not improving myself. I really want to push myself to be outside of my comfort zone a little bit. So my husband kept pushing. Let's
so
start a business.
You're married to Riley.
Yeah, Riley and I have been married for 4 years. And so I really we started a business and we started looking at automated stores,
okay.
Laundry mat.
Can we hit just a quick topic real quick?
Yeah.
Before we go any further, I have to mention two things. One, your business, Planet Beach Kingwood. Thank you for sponsoring our show. Also, I have to talk about First Primary Care. They are my official sponsors as well. And I have to say thank you. So most Americans agree that healthcare costs are way out of line, and it is next to impossible to find a low-cost alternative healthcare choice, right? The reasons for this are numerous, and just like the price of gas, we feel like we just have to deal with it, right? Well, we don't. This isn't true. A new program is being offered to help consumers reduce medical costs and improve service. It's called Complete 365, a special program offered exclusively by my sponsor, First Primary Care, powered by Sedera Health. It's a medical cost-sharing community in which funds are contributed and shared between members with medical needs. Members see major savings versus health insurance plans, achieving full peace of mind at a much lower cost. Okay, check out the link. It's going to be posted here in Bubble Talk. This is a program that I don't want to forget to mention because I can talk and yak and forget, but they are so vital and important in producing a weekly show like Bubble Talk. So thank you, First Primary Care. Okay, enough of that. Back to Tracie for a second. I wanted to talk a little bit. Let's go back a little bit. Why automated services? I thought it was really interesting. We had a little pre-show chat, and I wanted to know why she chose this automated service industry.
Your employees are vital to running your store, whether if you're running a massage place or
even a dance school.
Yeah, your employees are important, and you're really
kind of at their mercy.
Yeah, you're kind of just want to make sure that you have good employees, and so that was something I didn't want to have to depend on so many employees, so many other people versus myself. So. That's why we kind of went the automated route. Tanning salons really kept coming up on the automated. And so
then you said you tanned in Louisiana.
In New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans. And so we tanned at a place. I tanned at a place called Planet Beach. And so we kind of moved over and started looking at Planet Beach. And I really fell in love with the spa services and how much the franchise has gone away from tanning and more into the health and wellness side of things. So I just fell in love with the easiness of being able to come in, work on my skin, work on, working out, things like that, but just in a short amount of time. Matter of fact, like everybody's busy. We don't have time to take an hour and a half workout class or things like that. So I like that everything was very short, sweet, but still got a lot of results.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. And I'm, with the whole health and fitness and wellness industry, that's one of the reasons why I fell in love too with Planet Beach here in Kingwood, because I felt like so many of your services are geared towards just being healthy, and some of your service provide like getting rid of toxins and helping you sweat. And I know from my years, 35 years in the dance industry, why that's so important, especially for the health of your skin. Right. I mean, so really I love it. That's awesome. Okay. So you find this automated service, Planet Beach, you purchase it. So you bought an existing location. Okay. And so how long after that, or how did you become, let's just get right to it. How'd you become so successful so quick?
So we actually, I had a meeting with our CPA, and he was kind of like, Tracie, you're really good at explaining it to me. You just have to go out there and be in your spot every day. And I really immersed myself into being in here, learning about my members, and really relying on the people that were using the spa to begin with. So I was just frank with my members and said, look, we're starting to struggle. I need to have somebody else come in. Would you mind bringing, a friend with you? You already love it.
No entrepreneurial experience.
No, not at all. No business. Wow. I went to school 4 years for teaching. That was it. And I just really relied on my members and being in my spot and learning what people liked about it, what people didn't like. And just really came into it with the mindset of things. I can't get my feelings hurt of why people don't like or what people don't like. I just need to gear my spot around my members and see what they like. Exactly.
Grow a tough
skin. So I call it being a velvet brick. So, you need to be super strong on the inside, but still soft and fuzzy on the outside.
Whoa, be a velvet brick.
Yeah.
I need a t-shirt with that. You need to be a velvet brick, a purple velvet brick, by the way.
Yeah.
And then you just emerged or submerged yourself into being a lady boss.
Exactly.
Basically.
So I'm at the spa. My employees never know when I'm going to be here. So I cannot be here for 3 weeks and constantly on the phone with them, or I'm here every single day, 7-8 hours. So I really range from when I'm here. But for my first year, I was here every day.
And you said you surrounded yourself. Do you want to go ahead and mention the group that you became part of?
So I think just surrounding myself with other business owners. So I joined a group called BNI, and it has really helped me just learn from other business owners how they were doing business, what they were doing to get new clients in, or get, what they were doing, how they were marketing, things like that. And it really helped me grow. We won the most improved spa out of all the Planet Beaches. We grew our business 53%. 1 year.
Jesus, y'all, 53% in 1 year. That is incredible. And that was not the only award she won at the national level. If you read my post on Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn, I mentioned that she just recently won 3 national awards at the national level, not for the state of Texas, in the United States of America. That's kind of a big deal, right? So she wins most improved Planet Beach. She grows 53% in 1 year. Okay, second award.
We were best in advertising for 2017. So we have a really great marketing group called Spoken About, and they help us with all of our Facebook needs. They're amazing. And so we won best in advertising.
Yes. And that's Randall Chestnut, Troy Hitt, and Joe Orsack. So big shout out to Spoken About.
They are amazing. I highly recommend them for anybody looking for booking appointments through Facebook. Absolutely amazing. Thirdly, we our assistant spa director, my right hand, I would not live without her. One rookie assistant spa director of the year. She really was instrumental in growing our business and helping that. So Ashley Lee is absolutely amazing. So thank you, Ashley.
She's standing here. So, yay, this claps for you. That's amazing. 3 national awards. coming out of the same business. Most businesses go to the national conference and don't get 1 award.
Yeah.
And Tracie leaves it with 3 awards. I mean, that says something, people, about your entrepreneurial spirit, your drive, you're driven. And that's what I just kind of want to get back and backtrack just a tad before we move on to our subject at hand. So you viewers out there, give us a second. We'll get to you. We'll talk about millennials in a second, but she is a millennial. So you're getting kind of her entrepreneurial spirit right now. So you say, I get up every day, I submerge myself, I surrounded myself with other like-minded people who are driven, other entrepreneurs. The key is to be open to learn from other people. That is really difficult for most of the velvet bricks out there. And I meet a lot of velvet bricks. I meet a lot of very confident, strong females who have their own business. But unfortunately, like the rest of us, we get so caught up in so tunnel vision that we forget that we should listen to other successful entrepreneurs, whether they be male or female, right? Really listen. It doesn't mean you have to do everything that they say verbatim, but to open your mind and your perspective to new ideas. Sleep on it, process it. Don't shut them down. Don't shut them off because maybe they don't look like you. They don't dress like you. Maybe they're in a completely different type of business, but instead change your perspective on how you receive information. I mean, am I right?
Oh, for sure. You have 2 years for a reason. 2 years, 1 mouth. That's something I live by. You should listen to everything, even if it's something you might not use right now. In the next year, you can say, oh, I remember talking to Toni about this, and she, she gave me this idea. I could really use that now. Really just listening and growing and taking ideas and just always being willing to learn. Always being willing to learn.
I am so appreciative of you and not taking away from the idea that you were educated and have a degree in education, because I love my educators out there. But thank you for taking that risk with your husband, Riley, and your son Parker to explore this automated service business and now being one of the most successful in the country, and for allowing me, Bubble Talk, to take my risk and pursue my dreams. And this is how great things happen, by being open to the idea, to listening, to thinking, hey, this would be a great partnership. And here we are, episode 13 of Bubble Talk, you guys. I could not be more happy. This is just such a win-win situation for everybody. And now First Primary Care has jumped on board. And listen, we're just a huge rolling ball here. And we're just going to keep being more and more successful because we're all driven to be successful. So let's move on to our subject. How do millennials work, shop, and play? So if you're a millennial out there, you're like, okay, well, how do I work, shop, and play? I like to let other generations, my mom's out there, she's watching, she's in her 70s, just had her birthday, August 7th. Love you, Mom. My dad had an angiogram this morning and he turned out beautifully. Thank you, God. And hi, Dad. I know you're resting and watching, but their perspective and their generation, 70 and 80-year-olds, think completely different than the baby boomers, which is me, and then the millennials, which is Tracie. So I love to give different perspective to see if I can inspire you guys out there on maybe if you're interested in starting your own business, if you're interested on how other people think, then this is definitely the show for you. So let's start with, how do millennials work? Like, how do you work?
Yeah, so I'm very goal oriented. I like to have tasks and follow those tasks. So my employees, every month we meet, we have goals that we, want to target. That's the only way we grow. We are very tunnel vision almost.
Yes.
Just into, okay, this is my goal and that's where I'm going to
And you don't do anything else every day other than the things that are going to help you attain those goals. Am I correct?
Yeah. So for sure, I'm very much, okay, if I need to get to do these 3 things, I'm going to do those 3 things before anything else can come into it.
So that's kind of a millennial way of thinking, for sure. And I've had to really learn that because I am a baby boomer, but I started my entrepreneurial, I had my own studio for 30 plus, or been teaching dance 35 years, but I've owned 2 studios prior to this. So I was young in my late 20s with babies, early 30s. And so I remember not having that concept of understanding. I felt like I was, hey, I'm a good dance teacher, so I can make things work. Well, being a creative artist and a great dance teacher and being a great entrepreneur and being business oriented are
Yeah.
two completely different things. So now at age 50, starting my new businesses, several at the same time, I'm like, I have to think 20 years back from where I'm really at. Does that make sense? And I hang out with Tracie Mieth, and I listen to her, and I listen to every business owner that I know. No offense to you guys that are starting out, but I want to know from the big dogs. I want to know from the people who are successful right now. I don't have time to make mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to make mistakes, and I don't want to lose money, and I don't want to lose time.
Yeah.
Because time is of essence right now, right? Okay, so that's how they work. They're very goal oriented. Everything they do is to fulfill their goals.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you shop?
My husband's gonna hate this question. I am a very boutique shopper. I don't want to have the same dress that anybody else has on. So I love little boutiques. I don't like to try on clothes and say, oh, this is a cute dress, and purchase it and go home.
Because you know because you know your body.
Yeah.
You know your body type, and you're like,
yeah.
Okay, I can tell
Now,
that.
sometimes things don't work. And,
Yeah.
You know, my husband probably hates that I have dresses with tags still on them.
Right.
But I'm just a very in and out. I don't have time, being a mom of a 3-year-old, being a business owner, I don't have time to take my child, go to the mall, go through all these stores and find new clothes. I'm very much precise, want to just be like, oh, I really like that, I'm going to purchase it.
Right. So I think we just recently had this conversation with another group, and I was talking to Tracie about it a second ago, someone said, oh, you youngins, call me a youngin, so you can imagine how old this woman was. She's like, y'all are so lazy about shopping. You know, I used to get up on Saturday mornings and shop all day with my girls, and I loved it. And I said, yeah, but things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am not interested in the least bit of walking through a mall.
No.
I mean, the only time I go to the mall is to pick up my son. And in a few weeks, I'll have a car, and I won't have to do that anymore. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so I don't want to, and you're just like me. I don't want to wear the same things that anybody else has. I bought this dress like 6 years ago in Miami, and I bought it at a boutique. And I knew when I bought it, I was like, that's a classic. It'll never go out of style. It fits me perfect. I'm taking it. It's going home with me. And that's how you shop. We're not lazy. We're more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Gone are the days of dragging your kids screaming through the mall. I'm hungry. Buy me a pretzel. Buy me a cookie. You know, everything they
Past
see.
the toy store, and they're like, oh,
14
goodness, please don't look.
Teddy bear places, and no, done. So now baby goes to sleep at night. You're in your PJs.
Yeah.
Out comes the laptop. Need shoes. Got a 2-week event. I need something in 2 weeks. I mean, you know your size.
Facebook gets me so bad sometimes, and it's like they pull your, that cute dress, and they just keep putting it on you. It's because I clicked it. Yep. And I'm like, oh, it's so tempting.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, when you shop online with Overstock, 6 p.m., Amazon, Forever 21, any of those big franchises, right? Any of those big stores, Facebook can tag you. And then they're going to keep showing you that one dress that you really love, or that one pair of shoes. So you're thinking, oh, I found my favorite pair of shoes. I'm about to push purchase, and then boom, up comes that reminder, and you're like, dang it, should I get that dress or should I get the shoes? That is how the millennials shop now, and that is how times have changed.
Yeah.
If you understand a computer, which I recently had to understand like 8.5 months ago, and you understand social media, and you understand Facebook and Instagram, there are shopping, literally, grandma, my mom, everybody that's out there, there's a link there on someone's Instagram profile because you really love her outfit, and you can purchase it. You can literally purchase the clothes that girl is wearing. Boom. Like,
I need to get some people
with the click. Oh yeah, I'm all out. If you want me to wear your clothes on my show, forward this to someone, and I will be happy to represent them. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so that's how we work. That's how we shop. Let me just not talk about clothes for a second. We buy makeup. We buy vacations, car rentals. I mean, your kids' clothes for school. I mean, I'm embarrassed to say I do it in the parking lot right before I go into the gym, like at 7:30 in the morning sometimes. I mean, it's so easy because it's tangible and it's at your fingertips, and you can do it in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And you can now buy groceries, people.
That's my new favorite thing.
You can buy your groceries. Gone are the days when you're griping at your husband, like, bring me milk, bring me bread. Those days are gone. You're like,
that's my new favorite
click,
thing.
click, 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 click.
And I tell my husband, I save money by doing that, because it's like you get what you need on your list, and you're not in the store with a crying child or a child that wants these, cookies or these chips. Like, I save money with those things that I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry.
Yes.
I really need just some
How
chips.
many times have you been through the store?
And
you're so hungry, and I'm just going to get some coffee and maybe like some salmon, and I come out with $138 worth of crap.
Yes.
Like, what did I just do? I buy chicharrones and edamame. I'm like starving, and I'm just like grabbing and throwing. And I think you're right. If you do it online, again, we're not being lazy. We're being efficient. You do it online. Click, click, click. You stay within your budget.
Yeah.
You can check your MasterCard, Visa, whatever you purchase your purchases on, and you can check your statement and just say, last month I got a little credit card at HEB, so I need to hold off, bump the brakes, and be a little bit more efficient. That's how millennials talk. Okay, moving on. How do millennials play? How do they
So
play?
I think this kind of goes in with work. We were talking about it earlier. I really think that millennials have a good home life, work life, where, they are still working, but they're not working the 70 hours a week. I know my parents worked, 50 to 70 hours a week. They were always at work, trying, to provide for our family. But I feel like a lot of millennials work really hard, but they still see the importance of going out to dinner and going to happy hours and taking my child to the movie theater and doing.
And what about having a date with your spouse?
Oh, exactly.
I don't remember my parents ever having a date night. Ever. Like, we were always with our parents.
Always.
They raised us like puppies, like 24/7. I feel bad now because, my parents are retired now and they live out in the country in Helotes, Texas. To all my people out in Helotes and Bandera, we were recently there. It was amazing. I felt bad because they wake up at the wee hours, get all the kids dressed, send them off to school, work all day, come home at night, take care of us. I mean, it must have been 11 o'clock, midnight, before my mom could get her shower or get her 5 minutes of peace and quiet, when all of us, we all did baseball and we all danced. So I think you're correct. And I love this way of life that I wish more of us baby boomers would embrace, because I know a lot of us don't like change, but this is the era of change. Society's not even the same.
Yeah.
The way we discuss politics, thanks to the Wine No Wine show, is no longer the same. Like, Republicans, Democrat, Independent, whatever religion, we can all get along.
Yeah.
We can all have civil conversation. We can all be friends.
Yeah.
Like, that no longer is relevant. It's just not relevant anymore. What's relevant is, are you a good human being? Right? Do you have good moral ethics? Are you fair?
Yeah.
Are you honest? Do you treat people with kindness and respect? Like, those are the things that are truly, for me, more important. And what I love is more and more of young people, millennials, and some of us younger baby boomers, I think are more receptive. And I'm hoping that humanity and society is more receptive and more open to accepting how important it is to spend time with your family and with your significant other, and have your date night, and not just be always so consumed with your kids. Like my mom, I couldn't even imagine. Not, your dad and I would have never left y'all. I don't remember one time ever babysitting my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Maybe once or twice, and I really messed up until my mom's like, that's it. She's never taking care of the kids again. But what I'm saying is that's so relevant now, and it's happening all the time. They have babysitting services and girls' night out and boys' night out and date night. And I just think that's so important when you're trying to find the right balance between working hard and playing hard. Right?
I mean, we are totally consumed in our business, but it's still, we want to make sure we carve out that time for us, for, him to do guys' night, for me to be able to go out and have a glass of wine and not feel like, I feel that guilt of,
like I'm away from
to be
Parker,
home. Yeah,
right.
I have to be home.
Right.
And Parker knows he's super loved, but he loves our babysitters more than he loves me, I'm sure.
That's the other difference.
Yes.
They love their babysitters. Okay, awesome. So let's go back for a second before we end today's show, because I've got a few things that we still want to talk about. So from the business perspective on how you do business, your suggestion or a little golden nugget of information would be to emerge or submerge yourself into your business.
Yeah.
If you're a new entrepreneur.
I would not, there's no way that I would have started this business and ran it from somewhere else. I just needed to. You
need to be in it.
You need to be in it. I need to be touching my products, knowing all these very important things, knowing why my clients are coming here, knowing how I can help them. I know more about my clients' personal life just because some people just need somebody to talk to and just have that
one-on-one
time. I can come up here, talk to somebody, and I have people just don't even do a service and they just leave. They come up here, talk to us, and they're like, "Okay, we'll have to go." Bye. Yeah, because they want to have that family atmosphere, and that's super important for me here.
And so, what about advertisement for those people out there who still want to advertise the old school way, which is radio and television? No offense to radio and television, but that is becoming obsolete.
Yeah.
And the new way of advertising your business is definitely social media. So how important is that to you?
I mean, you really have to look at who you want as your clients. Where are they? So most of our clients are on Facebook. So we do mostly Facebook, a little bit of Instagram, but mostly Facebook. And we target the people that we want. So it's our company is sat down and said, look, who do you want? They made it super easy for me. I want people that are interested in yoga. I want people that are interested in working out. And they were able to target and find that direct group of people. And then they,
and the demographic, the area.
Exactly. Because I mean, we're an everyday thing. So you're not going to drive 20 miles every single day to come and do our services. It's just not, it's not feasible for. So we're definitely looking for this, people in the Kingwood area to come here and really use our spot.
And I always tell people when people say, oh, I don't understand it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why wouldn't you get up every day and do a commercial for yourself, for your place of business, in your pajamas, with a cup of coffee for free and hit 1 million people or hit 13,000 views? Our show averages right now 1,300 views. This show will get 1,300 to 1,700 views. 1,700 people will see Tracie, Mieth, and Planet Beach Kingwood, right? So why wouldn't you do that? Why would you go spend hundreds of thousands of dollars advertising radio and TV and mail outs and things? I mean, no offense. I literally get the mail. I do everything paperless. I pull out like 1 or 2 things that are important. I don't even look at the rest, and it goes in the trash bin. And I sometimes feel guilty because I understand dating someone who's in marketing and advertisement, how expensive that, and I didn't even look at it.
Yeah.
Magazines.
I'm the same way. I just don't.
I mean, that's just, those days are gone, like billboards. And I'm so tunnel vision trying to focus on where I'm getting as a realtor. I'm going from place to place, or because I'm a brand ambassador for First Primary Care, and they have me going to place to place. So when I'm going somewhere, like I'm focused on the road, not even reading signs. So signage, things of the old way of advertisement are becoming obsolete. The new way is definitely social media. Influencers. Now she has an influencer. She has me here everywhere I go. You guys know, I know my friends and family. We know Planet Beach Kingwood, but it pays off for her. She just grew her business, 53% in 1 year, people. I mean, open eye, open ear, listen, watch, see who's out there and who is really being successful. They're doing. Tracie, you're definitely doing the right thing. Do we have a giveaway for our people?
We got some new products at our convention. They rolled out some new ones. We have green tea. I love green tea. Green tea cleanser, the apple seed moisturizer, and an apricot grape seed exfoliator, which are 3 amazing products. I used them this morning, and I am in love with them.
I'm so excited because I'm going to start using them too. So excited.
I have a whole set for somebody. If they leave a comment for you, we'll go ahead and pick somebody, and then we'll mail it off to them.
Yay. So you guys listen, any of you out there that are watching, make a comment. Hey, Toni, you and Tracie look amazing. We probably would like those kind of comments. It probably need to be something really positive, and then she and I will pick, and we will mail you this amazing skincare regimen through Planet Beach Kingwood. Tracie, thank you so much. You know, you're amazing on camera, by the way. This was I hope this was a good informative show for you guys out there. Thank you so much to First Primary Care. Listen, you guys, I'm going to say it again. They are revolutionizing the way healthcare should be. It's not about being afraid to go to the doctor because you don't want to pay those high deductibles and you don't want to pay those copays. If that is the issue for you, please click on the link that's going to be in our description of today's episode 13 and see if this is for you. It's 100% free to get a review to see if we can provide you with a service that's more affordable. I pay $99 a month. Wow. I'm 51 years old. I mean, come on, you guys, and no copay. And I have complete peace of mind that I am taken care of with the best doctors, right? So anyway, thank you, First Primary Care. I want to thank you, Tracie, for having me out
so much for
being on my show. Thank you for letting us be in your beautiful facility, these beautiful purple walls. All of this beautiful merchandise has been provided by Planet Beach Kingwood. Listen, you guys, if any of you are out there looking to start a business, if you're unsure of how to market yourself, please, social media, spoken about, get with a great strategist like Randall Chestnut. I mean, really go for it. Don't be afraid. Take the risk. And don't forget, take care of yourself. Love yourself. Follow me, please, on Instagram at Toni_Rodriguez1. And I'm going to ask you for one more thing. Can you please join my Facebook group? It's free, called Stretch Your Lifestyle. On that group, every day I put recipes, fashion tips from the beautiful Kelly Hardwick to other designers. We talk about just being healthy, supporting each other, and trying to live a more healthier and more positive lifestyle. So you guys, we're gonna end the show. Thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourself and love yourself.